Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. Prince Harry loses his Mail on Sunday lawsuit, where he alleges that the Mail on Sunday misrepresented him. His lawsuit was dismissed. This is the original Instagram photo by Prince Harry of this elephant. And what you can't see, what's cropped here, is that the elephant's feet are tied behind. He's also drugged. So he's been drugged because they're going to move him. So the best way is just to read just a tiny bit. Prince Harry's lost a breach of accuracy complaint filed against the British tabloid Mail on Sunday. And this ruling is by the IPSO, Independent Press Standards Organization. Harry complained to the IPSO that the Mail had breached the accuracy clause of the editor's code of practice in an article headlined, "Drugged and Tethered, What Harry Didn't Tell You About Those Awe-Inspiring Wildlife Photos," published April 28, 2019. So Harry published this, and the Mail on Sunday, the Daily Mail, called him out and named it "Drugged and Tethered, What Harry Didn't Tell You About Those Awe-Inspiring Wildlife Photos." So this is interesting and problematic because, as we know, Harry and Meghan have several lawsuits stating that the Mail on Sunday and the Sun and some others, and maybe the Mirror, have misrepresented them. So the Mail on Sunday, the Daily Mail, was actually representing Harry's photo correctly, and Harry was upset about it. This is so typical. The other thing I want to cover, and I'm wondering if there's going to be a domino effect because Meghan's lawsuit is coming up against the Mail on Sunday for the letter to her father. I'm not sure how bad that's going to get. Is she going to lose that too? Because I think they don't have a leg to stand on. The other thing I want to cover is Piers Morgan brands Meghan Markle a mini royal Kardashian who pushes wet drip Prince Harry around and tells that the ego-mad pair will bring down the monarchy in a new Fox documentary. So the documentary aired. There were two documentaries that aired on Wednesday. So will they bring down the monarchy? Because I don't know. Leaving the royal family is a terrible idea. It's especially a terrible idea for Harry. It's also a really terrible idea for Meghan. We can see how jealous Meghan is of Kate. She just had Jessica Mulroney post those hateful things. When Kate posted up the Holocaust survivors' photos. So it's a mess. Okay, so let's look at Harry and Meghan. How does Harry and Meghan feel about the loss of this lawsuit? How are they feeling about it? And Harry may feel different than Meghan. Harry. Oh my. He's got the devil. Meghan. Oh boy. Okay, so what's going on with Harry? Harry's got the devil and the player. He's got deception and lying. So this is 33. Wow, 9 hearts. He feels that this is very significant. He feels like his life is just, his foundation is just being destroyed by lies and these plays. The player is just making a play. He's making a play to sue, and he's doing this for Meghan because Harry's clearly in the wrong. Okay, this is a crop photo. The Daily Mail's calling him out and saying this animal's drugged and tethered. Okay, the animal was drugged and tethered. It's legitimate because they're moving, it's a conservation effort. They're moving this beautiful elephant to another location Okay, but he just feels like lies and terrible deeds are just destroying his foundation. And he's right. And this is very important. He's not being treated well anymore. It feels like the tide of the public and the media and everything is turning against him. And maybe, some people are saying, well, gosh, if he was still in the royal family, would they have treated him the same way? Would he have lost this lawsuit? And that's kind of what looks like showing here. The devil's a very bad card. This is very low. And the player's out to get something. They come and, in romance readings, they just want some nookie. They're going to hit it and quit it. In business, they just want to come in, get what they want, and leave. They're just there and gone. It's a play. It's a quick play, and he's feeling extremely negative about this. How's Meghan feeling? Coffin, maybe stuffing it deep down inside. It hurts. 5 and 8, 13, 4 hearts, 2 foundation cards. Okay, so we have, she's stuffing it down inside. She still has hope for the future, renewal. We have 2 foundation cards for Meghan. This is a hurt. She's still hopeful. She's still hopeful. Harry has lost all hope. He's now just thinking very dark thoughts. This is not working out. This is really not working out. She's still hopeful. What's hiding here on the bottom? Home. We have all the foundation cards over here on Meghan's side. 4, 4, 4. This adds 12. 3 spades. Conflict. So cast out of the family. Ooh. Just feeling rejected. Harry is feeling very dark about this. Like this is really not working out. So the obvious question is there going to be a domino effect? Does this bode poorly for Meghan's lawsuit claiming that the Daily Mail or the Mail on Sunday, this was just dismissed for the Mail on Sunday, rightly so, obviously, the Daily Mail is representing it correctly. Harry was misrepresenting it on the Instagram. He was not giving full disclosure. So does this bode poorly for Meghan's lawsuit claiming that the Mail misrepresented the letter to her father? So basically she sends this letter, this smear letter to her father, just basically telling her side only, everything from her side. Oh, you hurt me, Daddy. You're so mean. He had a heart attack. He couldn't come. And obviously he was under a lot of stress. That's why he had a heart attack. And then she sent the 5 anonymous friends to People magazine. Why are they anonymous? Oprah's friend did that interview. So does this bode poorly for Meghan's lawsuit claim of misrepresentation? Is there going to be a domino effect? Because it's the same. It's the Daily Mail. Same company. Oh, and Oprah owns a piece of that, apparently. All right, butterfly, transformation, reacting, city, all the people, 13, 4 hearts. We have the 4 hearts showing a couple of times. This adds 4 hearts. So, reacting to circumstances in front of all the people and transformation. That's not a domino effect. Ace of clubs, 10 diamonds, snake, lying underneath, 22, 23, 6 clubs. It's very difficult. It's lying in the foundation, a lawsuit lying in the foundation, a malicious lawsuit lying in the foundation. There's definitely still hope. There's not a domino effect. It's not a gimme that Meghan is going to lose her lawsuit against the Daily Mail. And what typically happens is that these large companies will settle because it's a lot cheaper to settle. If there's any possibility that the Daily Mail or the Mail on Sunday will lose the case, they'll settle. They'll make a payment to the aggrieved, to Meghan and Harry, because it's cheaper than going to court, and they won't admit fault. So here's a big money card reacting to all the people. I think maybe they'll settle. I think they'll settle. This can be a settlement paper. I think they'll settle. That is typically what happens. I'm surprised they haven't settled already. Let's just ask. Will Meghan and Harry get a large settlement for these lawsuits? So there's no domino effect. It's not obvious that they're going to lose at this point. The next ones, even though they lost this one. Will Meghan and Harry get a large, I'll just ask if it's a large settlement, and we'll see if a small settlement comes up. Will Meghan and Harry get a large settlement from the coming lawsuits? Trinity, Olive Tree, Mercury. Oh, we got a yes, and we got 4 diamonds, and we've got a executioner. All right, so we've got a yes, we've got a nice money card, and we've got a judge, so or lawyer. So 13 and 9, 22, 26, finger of God. Yes, they're going to settle. They're going to settle because if there's any possibility that the Mail on Sunday can lose, they can just not admit fault and give some money up. So, and it's cheaper than going to court. Trinity, working everything together, Olive Tree, and communication. 15, 18, 5 diamonds. They're going to settle. They're going to get a settlement. So it's definitely not a domino effect. Harry's very upset about this. Meghan is still hopeful. So they're going to settle. It looks like the other ones are going to turn out better. And that's better for Meghan and Harry because even though the Mail on Sunday doesn't admit a loss, it looks like they lose if they settle. So Piers Morgan fears that Meghan and Harry will destroy the monarchy. They're turning the monarchy into mini Kardashians. So I think image-wise, this is absolutely horrendously horrible. That royals are now just huckstering themselves everywhere. This just looks really bad. So how bad will the effect be on the monarchy? Do they have the power to destroy the monarchy? Because we've seen monarchies abolished in France, in Germany, in lots and lots of places, and it's because public opinion's like, we don't want to pay for you anymore. And that's the kind of thing that Harry and Meghan are doing. They're just becoming odious to the British people. So what's the possibility that they can destroy, Harry and Meghan can destroy the monarchy? Roses, handcuffs, Mother Earth. And frankly, if Harry comes back, if he leaves Meghan, then, Meghan's not the real royal. I don't know why I would keep focusing. Meghan's not the real royal. She married into the royal family. And Harry's the real royal. And if Harry leaves Meghan and returns to the royal family, all of this will heal. And then Meghan can go and run off and do her silly things, and it's like that. It's like Casino, It's like Casino. All right, so what do we have? Can they destroy the monarchy? Handcuffs, roses, and Mother Earth. 5 and 12, 17, 5 hearts, reacting to circumstances. Committed, the situation. It's all sweet on the surface. Everything is sweet on the surface. This is very solid. High tower and relationship. 15. There's no destroying anything. There's no breaking or destroying anything here. They don't have the power to destroy the monarchy. I'm surprised it's not a bit more negative, but I asked, can they destroy the monarchy? I would have interpreted it that way. They just don't have the power to destroy the monarchy. The monarchy is very solid. The monarchy is very solid, and the relationships are firmly established. And Will and Kate have wonderful reputations. And Charles, his reputation has improved. But I think it's Will and Kate and the Queen have really, really good reputations. And that is making all the difference. Harry and Meghan are just rogue. What is public opinion of Harry and Meghan's Megxit? Okay, they're like teenagers. They're not acting like somebody who's 35 and 38, or Meghan, who is probably over 40. They're not acting like that. They're acting like children, like unrealistic, silly children who are just complaining. They're actually acting like SJWs, social justice warriors. The whole world has to stop because they've got some sand in their underwear, and they're just going to complain and complain. Just shake your underwear out and put it back on, stop complaining. And that's how they're acting. So what is the public opinion? How negative is it? Let's just look at it that way. How negative is it? How positive is it of this Megxit, of what's going on, this circus that they're conducting? What is public opinion? Because we have these radicals who are always on Meghan's side, no matter what she does. She could be doing, all kinds of crazy things, and they're still on her side. All right, what is the public view of this? Okay, the dark cards are showing up underneath 14, 16, 4 spades, coffin. So cross, broken chalice, veil. They're breaking the permanent relationship and family, and it's all going on under the surface. So, yeah, the public feels like the really bad stuff is all going on under the surface where we can't see it. On the surface, we have 4-leaf clover, 3 blackbirds, and money. It's about money. They want to be new Kardashians. 8, 11, 15, 4 clubs. On the surface, it's just, they just want to make their own way. So, but underneath, they feel that there's a lot of really ugly things going on underneath, breaking up the family. So, the public perception is they're kind of leaving it as a family matter. This is between Meghan and Harry and the royal family. That's my impression. They're not like really wedded to it. They're not, most people are not, the public is generally not very, very emotionally attached to what they're seeing going on with Meghan and Harry. They're taking it at face value. This is face value, and they feel that the ugly stuff is going on underneath the surface. Okay, so let's review. The lawsuit loss. Harry lost the lawsuit. He's very upset about this. He feels like this play, he's very upset about this. He feels that it's destroying his foundation of who he is. This is a critical moment, like a turning point, 9 hearts. He's very, very upset about it. Meghan is also upset about it, but she's hopeful for the future. And they just are feeling rejected. They're just feeling rejected. But Harry especially is really upset about this. He's the one showing all the emotion. Is there a domino effect coming? For, Meghan has a lawsuit coming up with the same company. No domino effect. They've got a trick up their sleeve, and it looks like the Daily Mail is going to settle. They're just going to pay them off. Whether it's a small amount, and they're not going to disclose the amount. Meghan and Harry were paid an undisclosed amount, and no fault was And it's in Meghan's best interest not to show up in that court and then not have Thomas expose all her secrets. So it's in Meghan's interest, and it may be in the Daily Mail's interest. If there's any possibility that the Daily Mail can lose, it's in the Daily Mail's interest to settle. So they're going to settle. Looks like they're going to settle. Do Meghan and Harry have the power to destroy the monarchy? No, the monarchy is very solid. And that again shows here the public approval. The public is just like, this is between Meghan and Harry and the royal family. So as much as we watch Meghan and Harry and talk about them, the general public does not feel that they are so important, and they're not like really they don't feel they have the power to destroy the monarchy. And these are just children running off being selfish, going after the money, and all the ugly stuff is hidden from them. And the public seems satisfied, the general public seems satisfied that that's okay. They don't need to know everything. But, we here on this channel, we like to know everything. We want to know everything. So that's how I see it. That's your royalty today. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.